weekly closure, you're supposed to be closing on national holidays too, which we normally ignore. Talking about actually this as a CFO, we have certain core roles. One, besides being a value strategist and being a service provider and solution provider, risk management, when managing the risk and mitigating the risk is one of the core functions that we have. And also trying to look at new opportunities as part of the growth and sustainability. While value strategist and then service provider, we may not have much of interaction with legal. Certainly, in the course of mitigating the risk, assessing the risk and then mitigating the risk, and the new opportunities, apart from the operational issues that has been touched upon here, which most of us are aware and we are living with that, in an extremely indisciplined environment, sometimes you cannot be a disciplined guy, you need to be indisciplined at the same time, because this I'm telling you out of experience, in certain aspects of law, we try to be above board as far as the law is concerned, but we got into a lot of trouble for that. So therefore, this is where I'm saying that in an environment which is very indisciplined, you cannot be a very disciplined guy too. And the experience one has with legal, like this is supposed to be interfacing, like rightly put it, there is something missing, therefore this interface is required. So the basic understanding, between these two functions when they are working, there's always a conflict of interest. What legal normally at times, it is between a theory and practice kind of a scenario. They deal with theory, we deal with the situation out there, practicality. So given the environment around, we need to acknowledge the environment, read the book, understand the situation out here, and then maybe take a kind of a call, which is you protect yourself within those boundaries, and at the same time you're not totally saying there is only a black or there is only a white. Somewhere we need to recognize that there is a gray shade too that we need to deal with in businesses. So, having said that, in case of risk assessment that I'm talking mitigation, what actually as a CFO one is expecting is, as you know these days, the growing demand for the legal compliance, given that situation, there has to be a compliance management. The compliance management in terms of controls, the controllership that we have, controls, checks, reviews from a legalistic point of view. So as a CFO, what I'm expecting from my legal friend is that, basically help me, comply in a manner. Book though everybody can read. There's no issue on that. I can read book and I can understand as long as I know English. So it's not that we are looking at. What we are looking at is how best you will manage the situation within somewhat boundaries. Because when there is a problem, one has to understand somewhere you have to look around, there is a solution too. So how do we look at is what is most important. So basically my expectation from a legal friends, on a lighter side, I always feel if my legal friends not meaning anything, I hope they had only one hand, because they never gave me a solution in one line. They always said, on one hand this will happen, on the other hand that will happen. So I don't know which hand I have to take. So